At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, a woman is arrested after stabbing her partner.
And burglarized 3 times, the Maverick Saloon is changing ownership.
A big rig tangles with a van and a truck on Highway 372. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Doug Brindle and Rhonda Van Winkle. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Wednesday, September 19th, 2012. I'm Doug Brendel.
And I'm Rhonda Van Winkle for News 46. One man was transported to Desert View Hospital last night suffering from a stab wound.
According to the Nye County Sheriff, Tony DeMeo, this started as a physical domestic that ended with the use of a deadly weapon. At approximately 10 p.m. last night, a female by the name of Michelle Ross stabbed boyfriend Michael Hanno in the lower back area with an 8-inch knife. Hanno was transported to Desert View Hospital suffering from a puncture wound in the kidney area. Michael Hanno was also arrested for a felony warrant for a prior assault on a police officer. Michelle Ross was arrested at the scene and transported to the Nye County Sheriff's Office Detention Center. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
The owner of the Maverick Saloon, Diane Gibson, sits at the bar crying at the thought of losing her business. Unfortunately, that is what is now happening. The current owners of the Maverick have only 1 week to vacate. They've been burglarized 3 times and can't afford to stay open.
What they're taking is the money out of the slot machines and just tearing up the place, going through the walls and just destroying whatever, the machines.
They've went through the walls how many times now so far?
2 times.
And you're hearing that this is the same MO as some other burglaries here in town as well.
Yes, I heard it was the video, the tobacco shop, the finance company, Shell gas station, batteries have been taken, all kinds of stuff.
So the video that we're seeing right now, we're looking at a person that's coming in approximately a little after 3 in the morning, jumping over the counter and breaking into your machines.
About 3:05 in the morning. Yes, ma'am.
Did they break in the machines last time?
Yes, ma'am.
The damage to the machines and the wall repairs are costing quite a bit, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. The machines is over close to $3,000. The machines, I figure roughly maybe another $3,000 that's been destroyed. The wall, maybe another $1,000.
It looks like the same people?
Yeah, well, pretty much. The two coming in the wall does. Now, the other, they changed their appearance of coming in on the last one. They came through the roof over the beer cooler.
It looks like the people might know the place very well.
Oh, yeah. Whoever this is knows this place inside and out, knows everything about it. It's probably either an ex-employee, but somebody who's worked here for a long time to know how the place is built and everything.
What's going on with your alarm system?
They know where all the sensors are, and they keep dodging them.
You've adjusted the sensors now since this point, right?
Oh, I've done it quite a few times, and they still seem to know exactly what's what and where everything is at.
And the police are telling you what at this point?
They have one in custody.
They had one man in custody for the break-in on one of the walls.
Who admitted it?
Yeah, he admitted he did it, and then he chickened out and got an attorney and this, that, and whatever. And he's out on bail.
But there's several people, isn't there?
Oh yeah, there's at least 3 to 4 people involved in all of these burglaries.
What types of tools are they using?
Crowbars, screwdrivers.
To go through the wall?
Yeah, yeah, screwdrivers and crowbars.
Well, let's talk about the cost that this the Maverick has incurred is devastating to you, isn't it? Are you guys going to be able to continue at this point?
No, I'm going to lose the bar because of all these break-ins. I can't afford all of this. So I guess it's over $7,000 I've lost, and I just can't do it no more.
You have
A 3-vehicle accident Tuesday, which resulted in no injuries, fortunately, at Linda and Highway 372.
Tonight's accident report is brought to you by Stovall & Associates. Don't expect insurance companies to have your best interest in mind. Stovall & Associates cares. Let us help you if you have been involved in an accident.
Pahrump Valley Farm Rescue, Nye County Sheriff's deputies, and Nevada Highway Patrol all responded to the area of Highway 372 and Linda Street late yesterday afternoon for a 3-vehicle accident involving a big rig, a truck, and a van. All occupants of all 3 vehicles reported no injuries, luckily, in this accident. However, the roadway was blocked while Nevada Highway Patrol conducted the investigation. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And if you have more than 5 dogs or 5 cats, a new ruling came down that will affect you. We'll have that story and more after the break.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
Welcome back. By a 3-1 vote, it was decided Tuesday that there will now be a limit of 5 dogs or 5 cats over the age of 3 months allowed per household in the Pahrump Regional Planning District. People who keep more than that limit will be required to obtain either 1, a license as a pet fancier, or 2, a residential kennel permit, which requires an annual fee and inspections by the animal control officer.
I'm here to speak on behalf of cats, domestic and feral. I moved here 22 years ago because it was a safe place to come. And now because I live in Pahrump instead of Beatty or Tonopah, the feral cats that I have welcomed onto my property and spayed and neuter and feed every day with 4 cans of canned cat food and crunchies and fresh water are going to become illegal if you adopt this ordinance. And that's just morally wrong. They haven't hurt anybody. They aren't making babies. They're fed and well taken care of. They lived there peacefully with me for obviously not 22 years, because when I first came here, those cats have passed away, but these ones that I have taken under my wing on my little mini ranch of 1.25 acres with 2 horses and 2 goats and 3 dogs and these cats. And I'm requesting that you not make 5 cats the limit, but let them be, if they're spayed and neutered and they're being well taken care of like they are in Clark County now, in feral cat colonies, let them be legal. Let them live. I don't have any mice. I don't have any snakes. I don't have any rabbits. They do their job, and they're not hurting anybody. So I respectfully request that cats not be limited.
But for all intents and purposes, it's a voluntary situation because you're not going to go door to door and ask to count the number of animals on a person's property. So this is mainly complaint driven, correct?
Correct.
And we're asking for voluntary compliance in terms of getting a permit inside the PRPD for more than 5 animals, correct?
That's correct. And we've been very successful, Commissioner, with a voluntary program. We have great relationships with all animal organizations throughout the county, and I wouldn't imagine that anything would change that. We're here to serve the public, Commissioner.
So Judy, there's already an ordinance on the books if you're living in the Pahrump Regional Planning District that limit a homeowner to the number of animals that they can have on their property. We're simply incorporating that into the county ordinance, and as Mr. McCarty said, in both cases, whether it's part of the Pahrump Regional Planning District's ordinances or part of the county animal control ordinance, they're asking for voluntary compliance. But nobody's going to come out to your house and count your feral cats.
Metro Police are searching for a 47-year-old woman reported missing from the Old Mill picnic area on Mount Charleston. The woman went missing Tuesday afternoon after she became separated from her hiking partner. A foot search Tuesday afternoon turned up empty, as did an air search in the evening.
The homeless who live behind Smith's and the Pahrump Nugget have until October 1st to move off the property. If they don't get off the property by October 2nd, the Nye County Sheriff's Office has guaranteed that they will respond on behalf of the property owners who have now made it clear that they have had enough. The BLM has also stated that they do not want the squatters on BLM land. The homeless now say that they have nowhere to go with the campers and RVs that they have acquired from local church groups who have donated the housing to the needy.
And how to write a grant is the subject of a one-day seminar at Great Basin College.
Well, here at Great Basin College, a grant writing workshop is going to be available soon. We're going to speak to Lee McNeese.
We're going to be talking about how to write a grant. People are very interested in starting nonprofits, and this is a good way to do it. If you have a project that you're interested in and you want to get some funding, this is a way to do it. So we're going to be offering this free grant writing class at Great Basin College. The date is going to be September the 28th, which is a Friday. It's from 10 to 3 p.m. We will open the doors at 9:30, so you can come in and get registered if you want to come in early. Also, we will, you'll probably be brown bagging your lunch. I'm trying to get someone to sponsor lunch if anybody wants some publicity. But please do show up. If you want to contact or get involved or come to the classes, then you can contact me at Great Basin College 775-727-2010, or really easy to register online, Pahrump.eventbrite, and the Brite is spelled BRITE.com, and it's so easy to register right there. Either way is fine with me, so I hope that I'll see you there. Thanks.
Is there a limited number?
No, we're going to have as many as we can have in there. We're doing it. I do want to say this. We're doing it by a technique. It's called interactive video. The teacher's actually going to be in Elko, but he's going to be broadcasting through a live television set, and it's a pretty large set, so it'll be kind of like watching a movie, but he'll be there. You can ask questions. You'll be able to interact. You'll get all the documents. Everything will be just as if the teacher were right there. And that's what we're doing, a lot of those with Great Basin College, so we have teachers everywhere teaching our students so that we can open up more classes here.
Once again, the phone number here for Great Basin College is 727-2000. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
And coming up right after the break, we'll have more local and state news, so don't go anywhere.